We have Nemo today, and we're taking Nemo over to Just Tunes, which is just right around the corner, and we're going to be tuning Nemo. It's a 2019 ZL1 Camaro. We just did a twin turbo build on it, 390 cubic inch sleeved LT motor, CID heads, Frankenstein build intake, turbo 400 trans. It's a pretty big build. I'm just going to do a walk around the car right now. That way you can kind of see what we're dealing with here, and then we'll take it up to the dyno here in a few minutes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. Got the ZL1. Let's kind of look underneath the engine bay. Frankenstein build intake. We got a Crawford Racing port injection setup on there with a Holley Dominator running the port injection and the coils. CID heads ported by LME. We got an LME sleeve, 390 cubic inch LT motor is aluminum. We got a Huron Speed twin turbo kit. It's got twin comp air-cooled turbos, 6872 billet turbos. Pretty stock appearing outside. Obviously the wheels are different. It does have Mincer coilovers on the front and the rear. Got an RPM transmissions turbo 400 in the car. It still has a stock rear end in it, but you know, I think it'll be okay for what we're going to be doing right now. We'll, you know, obviously upgrade the rear end if we need to down the road. Let's kind of look inside the car there. Got the Holley screen up there on the dash. Everything looking pretty dang good. Got a 4 triple pump fuel system in it. It also feeds the DI and the port injectors. It is air-to-air intercooler. It's got a huge Bell intercooler in the front of this thing. I want it to be more of a street car. We are running an Alky dual nozzle methanol kit on there too to kind of help with cooling as well. Basically a really simple street setup here, but this setup should make a lot of power, and we're going to find out here in just a few minutes. We are going to be dynoing with the 15s on the back. That's going to hurt our dyno numbers tremendously, but honestly I don't care if it runs good at the track. Dyno numbers are just numbers, just that. But we could have put like some stock wheels or something on the back, but I don't even feel like messing with it. So that's it. That's Nemo right there. We were having some troubles with Nemo at the end of those dyno pulls. Started hearing some noise underneath the car, and we think we have a bad torque converter in the car. So the guys at Circle D are actually going to get us one by Friday, so that way we can make Street Car Takeover Bradenton next week. And we're going to continue tuning. That tuning was with the exhaust all the way out the back, pretty low timing. We're definitely leaving a lot of power on the table. I'd say realistically it's probably around 1350 to 1400 at the rear tires for the Turbo 400 on those 15s. So that's pretty good. Enough for a low 8-second car. That'll do it for Nemo's footage today, and we're going to go back to the shop and check out the truck. Today we are working on the OBS truck again, and we're getting pretty close to firing this thing up. It's been a long road, but really a short road. We've been working on this thing for going on right at about a month now, but we had a week off with Christmas break and all that stuff, so really about 3 weeks. Just going to show you all some stuff that we've been working on today, and just getting closer and closer. Now it's all the little bitty detail stuff that just takes up a lot of time, but it's very, very necessary. All right, so right now, Steven's working on making the brake lines. We got rid of the ABS because it's kind of half ABS, so we're just going to get rid of it, cleans things up, cleans up the wiring. So we're just going to run the line right up into there, line right up into there, and we should be good there. We got the steering shaft all the way on completely braced. We also got the power steering lines all finished up. We ended up doing a PTFE line for the high pressure side into the pump. Just made our own. Got the belt on, got the accessories all bolted, alternator on, got all the wiring done there. We also got the fuel system on, complete, all the lines ran, flex fuels in. Obviously we're gonna loom all this open wires. We're just wanting to make sure everything works correctly first. That's basically what you know we've been working on today. So much needed detail work, but it's moving right along. Putting on the core support, just kind of lining it all up. We had everything powder coated, so it all got taken apart. But the core support turned out really good. Pretty much got the LT4 completely ready to roll. It's got the correct belts on everywhere. All the harnesses ran. It's got fuel lines ran to it. Power steering line's all done. Basically today is going to be assembling the front of this thing.
Radiator hoses in the train cooler plumbed.
Yep. We got all the plumbing for the trans cooler though, don't we?
Yep.
We just need
to get it in place and route it.
Yeah, once we get the radiator in place, we'll see what hoses I need to go get. And it'll come together pretty quick.
Yep. And we'll button up the wiring.
We're on the downhill slope.
Yeah. Gotta get it together.
Yeah. All right, back to the truck. Got the transmission cooler mounted right there. This is going to be our heat exchanger. We got it nice and braced on there really, really well. Want that thing front and center. The cooler's still going to get a lot of air right down there. Steven is bolting on the wheel liners right now. We'll have ourselves a completed looking engine bay here in just a little bit. We got some parts back from paint. We got our new grill here. It looks blue in the camera, but it's really more teal in person. But this is all black. Even inside the housings are all black all the way across. I think it looks really cool how that turned out. Got ourselves a factory bumper, had it color matched, and then a new steel stock hood for the truck. It's just a little dusty from being in the body shop, but everything turned out really good. Got the truck up here rolling right along. Steve's got the transmission lines all done and routed over away from the header. The O2 sensor clears. Everything just fine. It's kind of a tight fit, but it's really not. Be plenty of room. This motor's solid mounted in here, so it's good. Looks like the header may have got damaged on the packaging there. We'll fix that when we make the exhaust.
We got the special tool.
Oh yeah, I forgot we do have that.
It's like a metal cone. You just hammer it in there, it makes it round again.
Got the other O2 sensor in there. Then we'll go up front here. Got the core support all on, looking good. Trans cooler, heat exchanger, all the new powder coated core support, new headlights. It's starting to look like a truck up here.